What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Hey, y'all.
All right.
I was here working a little bit, so you already know how this is.
Yeah. Nah, this is good. Don't worry about this.
Nah, you good. We're going to intro you. You're going to give us a little tour.
I mean, whatever you do, this is your show.
Our show.
Nah, this is a collaborative effort.
Collaborative effort, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, we are in Northern Virginia. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's a Kid Billionaire B, man. We are back in Northern Virginia. Let's get it. Let's go. We're with the one and only Queen Sheila. Let them know where we at. What's the Instagram? What's the address? Where we at?
You are at Torrey Avenue at 19317 Windmead Drive in Leesburg, Virginia. Again, 45 minutes outside of DC. What's up, our DMV folks?
Yep.
Follow me on all the platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Torrey Avenue. It's Toire Avenue.
There we go.
Love it.
You already know we got to jump into Torrey. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right.
Open space, as you said, right?
Yep.
It's something that's just not requiring too much work. So this is how it was provided to me. We're gonna do a little bit of things, which I'll let you know when we walk through. About 2,800 square feet, 2 bathrooms, couple of little rooms where I'll get your feedback, what I'm thinking of doing with them, but majority of them will be storage, host lounge.
Take us in.
Good stuff. So once you come in, that little area right here, actually, let me try to, the goal is, like you said, is once you come in, create brand recognition and selfie moments. So my goal here is to put my slogan that says creating memories on repeat. So that's a photo moment right there. My company logo will be on this wall with a nice Slack backdrop. And over here, I plan to do what looks like an outside, but it's indoor, brick wall, faux plants.
Oh, you going crazy.
lighting.
Like a whole vibe.
Like a whole vibe.
It's gonna be a vibe right here.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
little vibe to create selfie moments because again, it'll be the events and content creation. So you'll have mini selfies.
Okay.
Nothing exciting in here. This is where I have majority of my tools.
You said they're yours? You be getting busy, Bobette the builder?
Yeah, that'll be, I think I want to make that storage for all that.
Okay.
That's perfect for storage. Yeah.
Tables, we'll see what you guys think of that. We just painted this, so it's still a lot of touch up on these walls. I don't know who did the construction prior to coming. Well, Bay's doing a lot of drywall repair. This used to be a AAA originally, so they had like a whole desk line here. Hence why the
That's why the plug's so high.
That's why I was asking you.
Yeah, I got you.
A lot of bringing them down.
I might be uneducated. What is AAA?
The tow
The
service.
tow service.
Copy.
Right.
Yeah,
Copy.
it was AAA from like 2007, and I don't know when they left. They created this desk areas, so the plugs are all up.
So what was the final decision on this?
I just don't have to do so much drywall repair. Maybe the 2 ends and bring them down.
Yeah, so I just think that.
What is the question?
Oh,
Plug, should I bring
sorry.
them down? or
Yeah.
keep 'em-
So all the plugs in here are like.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely bring them down.
Bring them down?
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be that expensive. An electrician could just fish them down. I know so. Because think about it like this. Whenever a guy does TV mounting and you have to bring the outlet from the bottom to the top,
He
so it's
fishes it
flush,
up.
That's what he does. He fishes it up. So all you gotta do is fish it down. It's not that expensive.
Yeah,
Any cut rate electrician could do it.
we'll try to figure that part.
Honestly, you could YouTube that. It's like that easy. Don't do that.
This room here, I don't understand what this is for. What we were thinking about is possibly just closing it off. On the other side here is like a utility sink, and then just access it from that side. So this can also be cleaning storage. I have no idea. So as you can see, this is into that little room.
Gotcha.
Got
It's open,
you.
close it off there, and just use
Make it
for all
bigger?
the mops, yeah, cleaning and all that other stuff. I don't know.
That seems like
You
an
tell me.
immense waste of space.
We don't know why this is here.
I mean, look, listen, do what you gotta do for your county brothers and sisters and then knock this shit down. Like, I see no purpose whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because that's why I'm like, this is put
Yeah,
up.
the way they configured the space originally, some of the stuff just makes no sense. Like this, please help me understand what this wall is. We plan on taking this down.
Makes sense.
Might have been a TV right there. You ever been in a AAA?
I've never been in a AAA, but it probably was. But this we want definitely to go because I
Right.
feel like it just
Yeah,
Serves no purpose.
it
yeah,
is.
it serves no purpose.
It's just in the way.
right. But this is probably the original blueprint, so
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, got you.
this right here again, we plan on taking all this out.
Okay. I'm just asking the reason.
Because I just feel like it's another this block. You come in here and it's like, yeah. But it would stop right where this is, so there's not going to be any.
I want to see the rest of the space before I
Yeah.
get my opinion.
Yeah, so this right here is going to be a dry bar. Goal is there, and then
Restroom number 1.
so there was some floating shelves here. We took that off. New cabinets, new countertops.
I mean, if you got extra money to spend, you can send it to me.
Half to me.
I know.
Okay.
Everything's gonna be on a budget on this one.
All right,
So we're
cool.
gonna do the repairs, refrigerator and that little nook.
Yeah.
It's already set up for that. So originally I wanted to open up here, just put a wall here, which would be another self.
It's a lot of opening up
No,
and
I
closing.
just thought that with the config, it's just
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my patience on this.
So let's just do this. All right, let's just start here. Fridge, freezer, combo. Clean up the drywall, right? But microwave on the counter, that's it. Done. That's it. Next room. Bathroom.
Yes.
Let's see the bathroom.
This
No.
here is going to be nothing but paint,
Okay.
toilet paper,
Some molding.
a new mirror. Yeah, we're gonna do, it's not gonna be much in here.
Okay.
But we have flooring, we're gonna put it all throughout, which would be brand new.
This is functional area. Would you agree? As in, it's not necessarily for the aesthetics of the space. It's more so to get something done. I don't see anything wrong with the floor. At least for right now. Like, I don't see anything.
But when I remove this carpet, because I have the vinyl
Right.
glue down, it's just a transition.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is gonna be its own floor. Up to here, you put a new saddle, you leave this alone. I mean, that's just my personal opinion if I was to buy your business tomorrow.
Back entry, of course, which is great, and lots of parking space. You can open it up and see there's plenty of parking back there. On the evening times and weekends,
What's this
it
right
came with that. I don't. It's like paint for the farm, but I'm actually gonna peel that off and
All right.
put my own actual. I didn't know if you guys think I should keep it all clear,
Oh.
should see through, or I was gonna do frosted tile.
I'd
Frosted,
leave it alone
whatever.
for right now.
But that was there. I was just gonna leave it for a while.
Yeah, I would leave it for right now. I don't really,
Years of privacy.
Yeah.
It still looks
Yeah.
I don't see the issue with it. It look good.
Yeah.
Oh, did you now?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting. I thought it was a bullet.
New flooring throughout.
All throughout. It's a LVP, and I'm gonna show you the sample on the table.
Okay.
All right, cool.
That was the one that I got.
On the host.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it.
Gotcha.
All right. Oh, that was here? Or you bought this stuff?
No, actually, this was Habitat for Humanity because when we were thinking about, remember I want to do these into recess on that side, recess lights?
Those lights right there?
Yeah. So we found these hookup price.
Those are ceiling tiles.
Yeah, ceiling tiles.
Okay.
What do you think? Yeah, looking at it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of on your side. I'd sit all the lights. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I know. I'd hate to do it, at least right now, but I do kind of see.
Because it's gonna be two on pretty much how they.
If it charges anything more than like $1,200 to do it, I'd leave it. That's just me personally. I'd leave it for at least
about lighting. Some of them are the bulbs have to be changed, but it's so many light bulbs and they're different sizes. Because I wanted the daylight we talked about in that one call.
The bright ones.
The bright to make it a lot brighter in here, and they're different sizes.
Yeah, I peeped that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I feel like it could be a lot brighter in here, but because some of these have a yellow tint and some are not working, the sidewall lights have to be replaced.
I mean, it's a lot cheaper to replace light bulbs and light fixtures.
Right.
So making the lights congruent, all the same.
Uniform, all the way.
Uniform, that's what I'm looking for. Uniform thought. That's not, I'm not tripping over that. That's not a big deal. Those over there, I would get a quote. If you get like 2-3 quotes and they're all like ridiculously expensive, I would leave it for right now, except just get that one straightened up a little bit.
I accidentally hit that.
Did you know?
Oh, that's.
Oh, wow.
You're just, like striking out in the
Because there was
space.
a wall
What's
there,
going on?
we were removing it.
So let's just be clear on the lights. Let's just research, find out the light bulbs that you need, make sure all the light bulbs are uniform. I'll just be honest with you, like man, I'm kind of like on the other side where I wouldn't touch those for right now. Yeah, that's just me. But I can kind of go with him because he's saying get a quote.
I got you, yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean,
get a
getting
quote.
Quotes out here have been ridiculous. The price they've been giving me is like.
Yeah.
When you say you've been getting quotes, what's the methods behind that?
Oh, well, I actually have general contractors come out, give me a quote.
I want to use a very good analogy here. It's kind of like going to a clean your house versus my mom's cleans houses on the weekends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain things you go big, certain things you go small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did the big GC companies. I did a mom and pop GC company. The price range.
But you're still going
You still going big companies.
Still going
So
GC.
subcontractor wise, I had a subcontractor come for the electrical, 2 of them.
The lights? We're talking about the lights,
When you
right?
say quotes, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Originally, I had gotten a quote that included electrical.
You don't know anybody who like does electrical?
Me personally, no, but that's why I say I had to bring one.
You don't know anybody does he know anybody who does electrical? That's not a GC?
Let's try
You got a
that.
quote from them?
Yeah, let's try that.
I would. Because like when you say like I've gone to big GC and small GC, it's just like, oh yeah, I've gone to Chick-fil-A and I've gone to McDonald's. They're both billion-dollar companies. We're not talking about like Charlie Subs down the road.
I did the 2 independent electricians individually, but like I said, one never got back to me, and the other one, his quote was just
It didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense.
Do you know HomeAdvisor?
Yeah.
Angie's List?
Yeah.
I would try those too, because that literally is like a plethora of smaller
guys, yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yep.
local guys,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like they don't have the overhead of the big companies.
Yep.
It's just Jason.
I only got nervous because, you know, with electrical, if something goes wrong and one of the things go out, it causes a fire, and they find out because electrical.
No, we're
Yeah,
talking.
100%.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're talking about this is just life.
Yeah,
We're not rewiring the entire
We're
place.
changing fixtures.
We're just changing the fixture. So it's literally hit the breaker, cut
Yeah.
the wire, take the one light out, put the new light in,
100%.
wire it up.
Like, you could research this stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm still waiting for the CO, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start to get working on quotes for that.
Whenever anybody, like, I always tell people, like, look, start with, like, your network, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I was, like, go get my mom's concrete done or something like that, I'd be like, go to my neighbor, hey, who did your concrete? Something like that. I'm not trying to get schmucked by anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then if you don't have those relationships, Angie's List and HomeAdvisor are, like, I've used those before.
Me too.
And, like, you get some really cool people
Yep,
because,
me too.
one, it works with the rating system. So you can see Susie, who used John, Susie said this about John. Okay, cool, that's a great, you know what I'm saying? I could work with that. And it also, like, they're very motivated because they pay per lead.
The response time is
Yeah, like
quick.
I remember I had a guy put up a projector in one of my event spaces back in like 2019. Dude was out there like the next day.
Yeah.
Put it up like the same day.
Yeah.
Gone. Projector is there still to this day.
When I was getting quotes for flooring before I left it alone, I was getting quotes for flooring like literally 24 hours.
Yeah, it's quick.
They're pulling, yeah, for sure.
They're
yeah,
quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's such a mass volume, you know what
So
I'm
they want to
saying?
beat the other person. So I want to beat Brian to the call. So I'm like, hey, Sheila, I'll be out there tomorrow.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Oh, did Brian already call you? Oh, I can do it $2 cheaper per square foot.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah,
that. It's
yeah.
like imagine going to Home Depot but in your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna check that
Damn,
out.
HomeAdvisor owe me a check. I'm about to get sponsored. Like,
Yeah.
but I've used it before. So
I have
you
too.
know. HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, and there's like Thumbtack. That's
Yeah.
another one.
Handy is another one.
Yeah, handy
Handy,
too. Yeah,
yep.
there's like a whole bunch.
There's a bunch of them.
options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not really worried, but I just wanted to kind of get you guys in the game because as you can see, I can take it like we always do too far.
Oh.
Oh, I wouldn't.
I was gonna say right about understand where you're
No,
coming
right.
from.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I agree. I'll get the quotes, see what they come at.
Yeah.
I really feel like
And like go with that budget too. Be like, hey, look, listen, I'm really trying to spend like just so like you don't waste their time and they don't waste yours.
Be
Like,
realistic.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
look, I'm trying to switch out these to hi-hats. Like, I'm trying not to spend more than like $1,500.
yeah, because I didn't want to insult them, but I don't know what it costs.
No.
If this is what I could afford,
I don't want to offend you, but this is my budget.
they have to respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a business owner.
And then from there, it's just like respectfully, I could do it for 18.
And I'll decide if I want.
Yeah.
If you wanna do that.
Yeah, you can go from there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have a little room because I save so much on the material.
No, you don't have room.
I don't have a room.
No.
Well, that's what those are. They were supposed to be ceiling tiles.
All right.
Those are actually tiles. I'll show you on the table for my dry bar area backslash.
Yeah.
Got
And just a quick, like, I'm sure you know this or they knows this, but like, especially when you work with kind of like laborers, like,
Yeah.
purchase your own material
Oh yeah.
and then just pay for labor.
Yep,
Yep.
that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, and they've been finding material like super cheap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, you,
yeah,
you
yeah.
crossed that already. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The bathroom number 2, same size. I plan to just freshen it up, paint the walls, add some hooks. People can change in here. It's pretty big.
Very big. Yeah.
Floors? What are we gonna do with the floors?
I have flooring for that, but you guys are saying.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you bought flooring already for it? Fuck our opinion.
From where?
The main area floor is from the flooring warehouse, and the bathroom kitchen. No, the kitchen's gonna be the same as the main floor because
Oh.
I got that much in that deal. Bathrooms and the entryway is a different flooring, and I got that from a company in California. They had a sell.
But you haven't got any quotes for like, have you gotten quotes for labor?
Not yet, because Space helped me get that on a really good deal as well. And this right here is weird. Again, I don't know what it was for, but it's a hallway. It takes you from the front to the back. I was actually, since they have doors and you can lock them, this was also going to be storage. This is going to be closed. Would you-
This gonna be closed?
Yeah, she could lock it off.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going to close this off. That way I can lock and lock
Okay,
the other
got
side.
it, got it,
And
got it.
that'll be storage, and then you're back
I
into
don't
the
know.
main space.
I like that little pocket.
Really? To
Yeah.
do what? This area, I'm going to put like a little sofa-ish type thing.
I like this.
A full library wall. Now this was gonna be an office. Got you guys a little bit of snack.
Office?
This was gonna be an office, but you guys said I don't really need an office.
Oh,
This whole
I-
space is my office.
I was just about
But
to
this
say,
is gonna be the
thank you.
dressing room, host lounge.
You did listen though. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Thank you. This is storage too?
Yes. Okay. So this little room here, I never knew what I wanted to do with this room. So for right now, I have it as storage because it's not big, but it's
Okay.
Because I thought I was gonna use this as a host lounge or an office for the staff for security and the cameras.
So we got that room, we got that back area, we got this pocket area, and then we got that little office situation.
And then you have this storage area as well.
That was a stationary closet. So
Okay.
you have 1, 2, 3, 4 variables right now. Oh wait, no, that we did have kitchenette back there.
kitchenette in the
Sorry, we had
back,
kitchenette
yeah.
back there. But
But
so
I
we,
was gonna make that front little thing over there a dry
It's
bar.
like a dry bar right here.
Yeah, I was actually gonna be doing.
you said this is gonna be a dry bar?
Yeah, so again, I was gonna take these out and get some cabinets. I was actually gonna take this out. I have an idea for this, which I have some shelves, but if they wanna put shaping tables to do like a buffet, I don't know. Originally, I was gonna do a cutout here so you can pass it through the kitchenette, but it was gonna be chaos. So you guys tell me now that.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking.
Yeah.
Because like I said, this wall I really don't want here. This I don't want.
Dang, even that. One. Or, are you able to rip all this out?
None of them are low band. Problem is, by doing that, now I'm dealing with this fire alarm. I'm dealing with that fire alarm.
Electrical.
Yeah, electrical, and again, with the county up here, they will. Here's the other news. I was following up with them because I put in my application for my CO only, repair, replace, cosmetic, no tenant fit up, and I put it in May 6th. I followed up the other day, and now they're telling me my use has been approved on paper. I'm set to have a fire protection inspection and a zoning inspection. The zoning department is now putting in applications from February 9th.
Oh, they're backed up.
They're really backed up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do I do? Because I don't want to start doing floors and investing too much into this place until I have that CO at hand.
I would stay
Yeah,
on
I've been
them.
on them every week.
Yeah.
but they're telling me
There gotta be
they're
something more concrete
low-
to stay
they're low
on them.
staff and this and that, and I'm like, this
What
is
can you do in
wrong.
the meantime? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I've decided I'm gonna continue with the painting.
If you operated like as is, you good?
Can I operate as this? I don't have a CO.
I mean, what is it approved as now? How many people can you hold right now?
I don't know. They just approved my use.
How many people did the last place able to hold?
I don't know. It didn't ever say. How do I find that out? Because that's what I've been wanting to find out. Because what they approved, when they have it on my portal, they said, that's what I had put in Slack. It said OCC load 28. I'm like, is that occupancy load of 28 people only? That makes no sense.
Right.
Basically right now, it's just they're telling me my permit can't move forward until the zoning department does their part. And the zoning department, all they're technically gonna be doing is just driving around this area as far as parking or whatever they're doing. They're not even coming inside. But they're so far behind and low on staff that right now they're only processing February 9th applications.
Yeah.
I applied May 6th.
Right.
My landlord is definitely trying to help me. We're keeping each other up to date, but I don't know if there's really much I can do at this point.
There's always something you can
Give me an idea.
do.
You know?
If it were me personally,
I already know what he's gonna say. I know what he's gonna say.
if it were me personally,
Don't listen to this.
You know what I'm saying?
Ladies and
Like-
gentlemen.
off the record, if I was like buy your business tomorrow, I would just do cosmetic and operate. And then if they do come around, it's just like, hey, listen, I'm abiding by the current usage. I'm just saying what I would do.
Yeah, she's not gonna do
I
it.
get that, but isn't the whole point of me being able to run my business, I have to have that CO?
I'm not saying that you're not going to get it, and I'm not saying that you're not going to do that. I'm just saying that there's,
In the
in
meantime,
in between time, you know what I'm saying?
while we're just
It's like I'm
sitting.
waiting for the entree, but I'm gonna go for the appetizer in the meantime.
Yeah, while we're just.
Because my 2 months of free rent is for build out, which right now is still on hold at this point, and then I have the additional 3 months after I officially open up.
Right.
So 2 months for build out
Mm-hmm.
and 3 months after. What if the 2 months takes 3 months?
That's the part that we're negotiating on because we do have a contingency on permit, that if I can't get my permit within 45 days, the landlord has the option to also try for 45 days, and if that doesn't work, we can cancel and I get my money back. And that can push the date because I'm not ready to open.
Right.
But I don't
Yeah.
know, that's too far out.
I know that's
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, here's the billionaire B-way, you know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, I've opened up 7 locations and never dealt with something like this. Wonder why. Interesting. That's just what I
Put in
would
the
do.
work and the labor because of course these floors have to be done with y'all.
I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, like if I was to buy your business tomorrow, right? Like step in, be like, Sheila, this is what we're doing. I wouldn't do anything hardcore, right? I wouldn't knock out anything.
Move any
like that,
walls,
you know? I'm not
anything
gonna
like
do any
that.
of right?
Yeah.
I would do super cosmetic paint, moldings, you know what I'm saying?
Even the electrical can be done.
I would do the electrical, yeah. I
Yep.
would do the electrical, do the flooring. Like, hey, look, listen, you gotta risk the biscuit, right? You know what I'm saying? So at that, and get the flooring done and stuff like that. I mean, worst coming to worst, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, right? So if they come in and say like, you're not supposed to do this, whatever the case may be, like, they're not gonna shut you down. They're just gonna be like, hey, you gotta get this approved or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? If the city wants to shut you down, they'll shut you down. You know, the only people who really get shut down is like the people who just like do stupid shit.
They go way past the line.
You know what I'm saying? They do stupid shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't think that's going to be the case here. It's just, they just want you to obviously like have things by the book or whatever the case may be. And in the meantime, in between time, like I said, you've only done cosmetic stuff. You haven't changed anything with the floor plans or anything like that. It's just like, hey, look, listen, I've got this rent, I've got to pay for it, so I'm just trying to get things done in the meantime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing, but I think that's where I was like, I don't 3 months.
at the end of the day, like, what are you supposed to do? Sit on your hands? You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's.
And then I would say to that point, let's just say we wait 2 months and nothing is done. Then that means another month or a month and a half, 2 months of renovation and build out, right? If you don't accomplish that now.
Yeah, that's why I started doing a little bit now that I'm like, I feel like if anything goes wrong, which I'm saying it won't, but if it does, I don't care.
If you've already been like, it's like you've been conditionally approved, right?
Yeah, it just says approved.
Tomato, tomato.
I just,
No, conditionally approved means based on these parameters, you're good to go. Right now we have to go through
my
the
use has been approved.
right. Your use has been approved, so now we got to go through the official zoning, fire, all that good shit. Which basic shit, fire sprinklers, all that good shit.
Sure, egress, they told me.
All that, yeah. So,
Which I'm not worried about that part.
all right, cool. So I would start with the stuff that we can control, and that is, like I said, I wouldn't do any major work.
Yeah.
No major work. You can start with the electrical. You can definitely do the flooring, paint, all that's cosmetic, and then.
Good for business.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, you got frosted glass too, so it's like you kind of let that work in your favor.
That's why we kept everything up.
Yeah.
One glass in the corner there with the bag on it.
Yeah.
Broken before I got the space, so I got the landlord to change that before I moved in. I'll pay for that because it was already broken. So that's why I have that on there, which I was deciding if I'm gonna keep it frosted or have it with my curtains where people can still see within. But right now, as I'm working, I'm leaving these frosted because we got some nosy neighbors. So let me show you guys the little thing over here.
Wait, before we move forward, do we have an understanding?
Consent. As so, what we're saying,
Electrical.
yeah. So like the basic stuff.
Be moving any walls right now?
No major construction.
Cosmetic, right? Like,
Everything is cosmetic. The outlets can be dropped.
You're conditionally approved, right?
It said use approved.
Under ordinary circumstances, business use is approved.
Yeah,
for this
just the
location.
formalities have to come
Yeah,
into
so
place.
now we just got to go through the process. That's it.
Yeah.
The flooring, which there's a long piece of it there at the front door.
This.
Yeah. And
This is
these are
vinyl?
all glued down, yeah.
This is nice.
This is the one that I got hooked up. I was actually gonna go.
And is this throughout?
This is going to be completely throughout. And babe, we thought we were gonna say what, herringbone? Yeah, herringbone or the pattern. This one is gonna be the main entry area and the 2 bathrooms. This is also glued down.
It's vinyl.
I
Okay.
like that.
This here, I got a good deal on these, and these are the towels that I'm gonna put in the dry bar area. This was gonna be for the bathroom. Cabinet, which is just a plain solid white shaker style, but you guys are saying those might be fine.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
White walls, and then I was thinking about this being an accent paint in the bathroom.
I like those colors. I like this whole little.
So yeah,
vision board.
I really love this
Yeah.
throughout. I really love this. This is entranceway.
Bathrooms and this main entryway here.
All right. I love entryway. I'm not mad at bathrooms. I just feel
I like it
like
for bathrooms. I would
being
just
honest
personally
with you.
leave the bathrooms alone for
yeah, but I'm not mad at it. We got all this on the deal. These two, right? On the deal, right?
50 cents per square foot.
Okay.
I got 2,700 square feet of these.
That's a deal.
This was $1.27.
For peel and stick?
No,
That's-
it's not peel and stick. This is actual glue down industrial 28 wear layer.
It's peel and stick.
Yeah, basically. This is glue down.
Yeah, that's glue down.
Yeah.
This is also glue down.
Yeah. So
It's peel and stick.
yeah. How much was this?
This one was $117 per square foot.
Damn.
And you said kitchen and bathroom.
Kitchen.
I mean entryway and
Just
bathroom.
bathrooms and entryway. So
Okay.
300 square feet. It didn't cost. And then these, I got about 500 square feet of these for $60. Black tile, got these.
$60 total.
Listen, I'm
Okay.
and these I got about, it's like 14 boxes. And this was like $74.
And that's for backsplash, you
Yeah,
said.
$70 for all 14 boxes. And then the tables, we got it at a liquidation from my country golf club. So that was a steal as well, that you guys could tell me which ones I could keep and which ones I can resell. Yeah, I have not purchased the chairs yet because like I said, I wanted to wait for the CO, but we have an arrangement, so we'll figure that part out.
Do we have an understanding?
Yeah, so-
We have an agreement, I guess.
I
It's
guess
more
I'm nervous,
important.
but I trust you guys. Like, you know this better than I do. I thought the same thing, but I'm not in the industry to understand. I'm like, well, that was the hardest part that I was concerned about is, are they going to approve my use?
Yeah.
They approved it. They said I can run that form of business in this space at this location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, that was the biggest hurdle to cross,
Yeah.
I think. And so I just didn't know if that meant no, not yet, because we
Right.
still have to do your zoning and we still have to do your fire protection to get the official CO. Honestly, this material didn't cost me much. It's the labor that I'm like, if I'm gonna now go put the money into the labor and I still don't have a CO,
Right.
I get nervous with that, because that's where the expense really comes in.
100%. Yeah, I mean, to me personally, like I said, if I was to step your shoes by your business right now, like the hardest bridge has been crossed. You know what I'm saying? Like worst case scenario, they come in here, what are they gonna say that you did? It's cosmetic. It can't show up on a floor plan.
Yeah, which the original floor plan is here, hence why I was
That-
until
you
I got
leaving
the
all that
CO, I was
stuff.
gonna leave the walls there, because when they come
Yeah.
to the fire protection.
So it's the same. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's like,
It's
you see what I'm
original.
saying?
yeah, everything's original. It's just
Like-
cosmetic.
That's what I'm saying.
But I didn't want to do the floors, because after I got the CO, me and the landlord already agreed I can take those walls down.
Right.
And I wanted my floors to be seamless.
I mean,
At
look,
this point,
like, listen, like at the end of the day, if
I
you have
leave
to do
how
that,
would I make it work?
if you, excuse me,
Leave those walls there, how would I make it work in the space?
when you rip it out, you could still do the flooring.
Yeah, you got the.
After I would already do all
Yeah, you have the flooring.
What do you think is gonna happen if somebody comes in freaking cracks a stone or breaks porcelain tile? or
You
something
replace
like that?
it.
You gotta replace it.
Yeah.
I've had tile crack in my event space. I had to replace it. It's the same thing. So you rip out that wall, you're gonna have a line of unfinished floor. You just finish the floor. But if, God forbid, it's not, because I don't even want to jinx you. Like somebody who's told, like you only do cosmetic stuff. Somebody walks in here, they're not gonna know the difference. Because why? It's not on that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right now, the way this space is exactly how that original floor plan.
Period. Point blank. Period.
Minus a wall that was here that the prior person had that's not even here.
And I mean, like worst case scenario, like I was conditionally approved. I didn't know I couldn't do this. Play dumb. It's a complicated system. You know what I'm saying? I was conditionally approved. Here's the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, we really meant that you were conditioned under this. Oh, so I was conditionally approved. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, what are the absolute odds of somebody walking on a Saturday night when you have 150 people in here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are the odds of those conditions happening?
Who's the one to tell me about the maximum capacity?
Technically, that would be on your certificate of occupancy.
Yeah.
So when you said your OCC load, it's just 28. It's 28 people, which is weird. But I don't know what the.
Yeah, I don't know.
But-
I'll show you guys what that. I don't know if that's really for.
Usually, I know for me, the fire marshal came in and kind of dictated that. based
Yeah, the
on-
number can change.
Yeah.
The number changes, which is why you're doing what you're doing. You're
Yeah,
trying to get a higher
Higher
occupancy
number.
load.
Yeah. So
Right.
he'll come in, he or she will come in here, look at your space, examine the bathrooms, egress, exits, and determine.
The occupancy. Because I want to do at least 60 to 75 people.
Easy.
100%.
Easy.
100%.
I want to just be a micro event type space.
Easy.
I feel that.
Definitely gonna do that easy.
Again, like, what are the odds of something? Even like if all this shit goes like to batshit hell, all right? Like, God forbid, what are the odds of somebody walking on a Saturday night when you have 60 to 70 people?
Right. And make a big deal about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, never over 4,000 events. Probably haven't had that once, and it was like the height of COVID when everything was shut down.
Any other feedbacks you guys would give me?
Yeah, there's definitely something unfinished that I want to discuss because I know this question is going to come back. So there's really about 5 different variables of where can I use this space. Now, obviously, once you get everything approved, you can play with this a little bit more. But for right now, it's like, what do I do over there? What do I do over here? What do I do in that back hallway? What do I do with that closet? And what do I do with this dry bar area? So that's 5 unknown variables. And then the only things that are really left to be placed are where am I going to do the food stations? Where am I going to put an actual bar? And then what was the third
I
thing
was
that I
gonna
said?
do a little mobile bar. You got
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it, but it needs a
But
home.
everything is-
Exactly, it needs a
Yep.
home, right? That one is small. I don't have a problem with that being storage. This one, probably put the food in
Food,
there.
yep.
Just because it's a cutaway. You
Yep.
know what I'm
Or
saying?
even in the room over here.
In this room, yeah, because you
Yep.
don't need an office. You've never had an office. You don't need an office.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you gotta say.
100%. You
Yeah.
can do a contract on a bar. The check cash is the same way. Over here, I would probably.
Serving area?
No, the food's in there. Like,
Oh, okay, yes,
you
sir.
don't need a serving area. A food station's in there.
That little nook, if they want to, the moving bar, they could probably put it over there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Where DJ over here, he has plenty of places.
DJ could do what the hell he wants.
Right, you can go anywhere.
And then for this right here, I feel like it'll kind of figure itself out. So I would not touch it right now. I mean, time
True
out.
minimum, and what do you call it? True MVP, literally. That's what you got.
I would use MVP loosely in this, in this and under these circumstances. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Since that tile spread over there did not give MVP vibes. People coming in, I'm trying to see where the focal point would be and where the tables and whatnot.
Because I was thinking about a projection screen or a television screen. I didn't know where to
Interesting.
put it, because these walls are shaped. I'm gonna change these. 'Cause some of them are out. Just get some new ones because they're not working. But I was also gonna do the lights. But you were saying have them wireless and have it as an option.
The uplights.
Something down here.
Yeah, uplights.
Tables and chairs across this way. I don't. Interesting.
Because originally I was thinking about like
Focal point over there.
over there only because when you're talking about egress and motion, at least all the
I feel you.
more towards this.
Only reason, and I thought about that, only reason I say that's closed off and you have a door right here next to your focal point. I would say that should be your focal point.
I think it could go here too, because this is pretty far away. That's gonna be locked for employees.
Yeah, that mainly will never be.
That's gonna be
When
locked.
it's open, it's only when people are setting up, but majority of the time during the event, nobody's really gonna be going in and out of it.
Back areas, that really doesn't even do anything. Honestly,
And I thought about this as a focal point or speakers because since I have that hallway and that separation from my next neighbor, if they're postal service, they're really barely here after 5, 6 o'clock. Because next door over here on this side is the learning center.
I'm not gonna lie.
And they're here till about 7.
CO gets approved, I'm knocking this wall out. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so dumb. I'm not put that in the back of your mind. Like CO gets approved, knock this shit out. It's just knock this shit out, knock that shit out, knock that shit out. Like it's just so dumb.
Because that hallway back there, I wasn't gonna do it for us because it's gonna be closed off. Nobody's gonna see it.
Right, I feel you.
So most of the floor is gonna be all throughout here.
CO gets approved tomorrow. I'm knocking this shit out respectfully. You just obviously can't do
It's
that
not
right now.
load bearing, so I guess there's just electrical and that fire.
Fire alarm could be put on that wall, because that'll be the new wall.
And the electrician will be able to move that, or that's the fire department?
Move what?
The fire.
Of course the electrician could move that. Fire department's not touching that. No, 100%. When have you ever seen a fireman come in and do electrical?
They might have an electrical.
No. They get you to pay for the certified electrician, and then they sign off on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like if this walls to get taken out, those, I mean, I don't know if there's outlets over there, but you could put
No,
outlets
there's
in there.
only one in that hallway.
Okay, cool. So there's one, so there could be more. And then the fire alarm could just get pushed on that wall. But like, that's if CO, like, don't do this shit now. Like, don't do that now. But like, CO gets approved tomorrow, I'm ripping this wall out. It just serves no purpose. And then, yeah, that could just be its own thing. You can knock this whole thing out if you can. Demolition is not expensive.
Well, not the demolition, but let me ask you this. If I were to do that, now I have to deal with that, ceiling tiles, and then I'm already have these floors in, so now I'm gonna have to feather in floors because we're doing the.
I say hypothetically,
And
if
that's
this was
later on.
tomorrow,
Right.
it's not gonna happen tomorrow. If that was to happen tomorrow and the budget was there, this, that, and the third, like ideally, but obviously we're talking about two different scenarios, right? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about like,
But to open up, leave as is, do the floors.
to open up, like realistically tomorrow, we're doing only cosmetic.
Yeah, don't touch anything, walls,
Yeah.
structural, any of it. Don't
We're
touch
only
anything.
doing cosmetic.
Don't touch
You know what I'm
anything.
saying?
And then later on, when
Everything's approved.
Yeah.
Money's flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do all this fun
You
stuff.
can do all that, yeah. I mean, but technically, I mean, even after you open up, you may not even want to touch it.
Yeah.
It may work. It may flow.
It might, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You may like the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? Clients may
find a
love
home,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Clients come in here like, oh, I love this. It's a
Yeah.
unique shape, whatever. Like, run with it.
And what do you guys? I know the tables. We're not gonna keep these forever. It was just a start because they were literally.
What's wrong with them?
How many? Because we saw those are
4 foot.
4 foot.
Yeah,
Those are
look,
4
4
foot
foot.
The
rounds.
ones in there that are bigger are 5 foot, and then these are 8. The guy threw in these conference skinny ones, which I don't need all of those. I only wanted 4.
I ain't never seen a table not come in handy.
Okay.
So,
For now, I was gonna keep them and see how I use them, and whatever I don't use, I was gonna sell. The cards he gave them to me with the stuff, but they can't fit anywhere, and I don't want everything just sitting out. So
I feel
figured
that.
out.
Yeah.
but I've never seen tables and chairs not come in handy.
They found this, so I was like, all right.
Shout out, babe.
Yeah.
Shout out, babe. Shout out, Romac.
Shout out, Romac. You watch the video? Shout out, Romac.
Shout out, Romac. That's dope.
This is the space. I'm excited.
Nah, I'm definitely
Still got some work to do, but
light work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Light work.
Cosmetic work.
It's cosmetic. I was in here sanding before y'all came here, saw all the dust along the wall,
Yeah.
the doors. You know, I'm doing a little bit each day, in between the 9 to 5, but getting it done. I'm happy. You guys gave some great feedback. You know, it's all in your head.
Nah, I appreciate it. Yeah, first order of business, probably the electrical, drop the outlets. Second order of business would be getting a quote for those lightings. Third order of business would be laying the floor. Fourth order of business would be paint, molding, and then voila, we're open. And that could all be done in like the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. We said about 10 days.
Oh yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
there
10
you
days,
go.
but I don't know what type of time y'all on. So
When we get working, we get.
I feel that.
Lock it
10
in.
to 14 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that
Alright.
stuff could be done absolutely
sure.
in the next 10 to 14 days. And then hit up Sam, get the phone over me, get the ads rolling.
Go ahead and order the chairs too.
Order your chair.
Yeah, go ahead and order your chairs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, go ahead and order your chairs. Get on that ASAP.
Or she might find them somewhere.
Yeah, they find it. Yeah.
We found somebody, but she's still working on her offload, so I'm waiting to see if she's.
Oh, she going out of business?
No, she's just getting new
Oh, okay.
stuff, so I'm waiting to hit her up. I didn't want to bother her yet unless I was actually ready to kind of.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Money and get ready to go. So you're ready.
Nah, definitely running chairs. Like, worst come to worst, none of this shit work out. You have,
I can.
Yeah.
so you can rent them out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cool.
All right, thank you guys.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I guess I took too long. It's your boy Terrion Whitlock, ESC. We in the building, Northern Virginia. Shout out to my girl Sheila. Tell them where we at one more time.
Again, one more time, Northern Virginia, 45 minutes from the center city of DC. We are at 19317 Windme Drive in Leesburg, Virginia. Come on through Torrey Avenue.
Listen, Torrey Avenue, if you in Leesburg, holla at my girl. It's your boy Terrion Whitlock, Event Space Elites.
And it's your boy Billionaire B. Let's get it. Let's go.
Just